Ooh, here we go. Here we go. In power. 3, 2, 1. You are looking live. We are trading live today, live from the trading desk. I'm Rob Helmick. We're going to be bringing you all the trades live today. Before I get started, though, I want to talk about the Super Bowl. Why not, right? Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Let's get ready to trade. For those of you that are new to the channel, Maria and I trade over 30,000 zero DTEs every single year. We give you all of our trade, most of our trades for free Sunday night at 6 p.m. And we do a daily show at 3:30 where you can join us and you can see exactly how we trade. We will win or lose $6,000 in the last 9 minutes every single day. You can see us do that. You can also interact with us in the chat room and talk to us, and we will gladly answer any questions that you might have. Let me start with the Super Bowl, not because it moves markets, because it shows how expected value actually works. On Sunday night, I gave you 2 picks. Let's take a look. Let's see. I show you exactly which picks I gave you. Here they are right here. Here they are right here. These are the trades that I gave you, the money line dog and the under. Now, those were not lucky guesses. That's based on 40 years of gambling math. In big, highly bet events, the public always overpays for favorites. They always overpay for overs, and they emotionally bet narratives. And professionals don't do that. They look for mispriced probabilities. Moneyline dogs and unders, they don't win every time, but over decades, that's where expected value lives. And that's exactly what happened on Sunday. Now, here's the important part. That same type of thinking is how we trade. Experience gives you intuition, but data keeps you honest. Over Saturday and Sunday, we ran roughly 7 million backtests. No guesses, no opinion, just backtests. From those, we selected today's trades the same way we do every single trading day. And that isn't theoretical. Since October 1st, we've executed almost 13,000 trades using this process, and that's large enough sample size for math to matter. And the results? We've had positive expected value, consistent returns, controlled drawdowns, not because we predict the market, but because we price probability correctly. This is the big difference between amateurs and professionals. Amateurs are going to ask you, like, what will happen? And professionals will ask you, is this mispriced? That's true in sports betting, and it's also true in options trading. Market making, casinos, they all do the same thing. They all take a look at what the risk is. The Super Bowl pick and today's trades came from the same mindset: long-term edge, repetition, discipline, and letting variance work for you, not against you. Now, next thing I want to do is I want to take a look at, let's make a change in this screen so it's a little bit clearer here. Okay. So I want to take you through some of the things that we talked about the other day. Before we do, let's take a quick look at the market and see where we are. We're going to go to the Tasty Trade screen first, and we'll see what's happening here. I like to take a look at the chart. Let's see where we are. Here we are in the chart. Doesn't look too good. Looks like we were way up earlier today. As you can see, we were way up, and then this thing has just been dropping like a rock throughout the day, or throughout the last few minutes, looks like. It's been really coming down. We've had a lot of variance, which has not been too good for our trades. Let's take a look at the options Omega chart. As you can see, it looks like we're only down $200. We were down around 20,000 earlier today. So we've had some good recovery, and that's the way we build this thing, is so that, you can actually do lots and lots of trades, and it's going to move with the market, and it's going to give us a lot of stability in what we're doing. Before I go too much further, though, I want to talk a little bit about what I had mentioned earlier yesterday, and that is the idea of what are the trades that we're going to be putting on. This is just a quick summary of what we mentioned yesterday, is that we're up about $314,000 since October 1st when we started keeping track of these particular trades. You notice that we've done about 12,000 trades, 10,000 in the $1 million account, and we're getting some closeouts, some bad moves against us right now. We'll take a look at that market in just a second. In the small $30,000 account where we give you 6 trades a day, we're up about $9,800. Again, about 100% rate of return. On all of these things, if you do make a comment, I would sure appreciate it. And after we're done with the video, just comment on the stuff that you'd like to see us do videos on in the future. This is how we pick our trades. And these are the trades. I want to just show you the trades for the $30,000 account. If you hadn't seen this over the weekend, I think it's a great opportunity for you to see exactly what we're doing. You can see the different types of trades. Note that we're putting on the EMA, that exponential moving average for the smaller account. These are the ones you can screenshot this, come back to it later. Then in the big account, this is half the trades that we're giving you. Notice there's EMAs and there's exponential moving. There's MEX in here. And we're going to go to the back ones here, and you can get an idea of what those are. Let's see what I'm getting some feedback here. I don't know what she's talking about. So, Maria's up there. She's trading. She and Tyler are talking about trades. Remember, our trades are going to vary from yours because we use different buying power, tranche sizes, buying power allocation, risk tolerance, and we do additional trades. And, of course, if you're not familiar with our Discord, this is where you can find it. Feel free to do comments in there. And remember, of course, this is not financial advice and all those various things that the lawyers want us to tell you. Okay, now let's quickly take a look and see where we are. Okay, so we got punched out while we were doing that little diatribe, and you can see that we're down about $2,000. Let's take a look at our tasty screen. Let's bring this back up to where we can see it. And we want to try and keep this. I want to take a look at is where we are with our trades here. So here you can see, here are the puts on this side. I don't know if you can see my little cursor. These are the puts and these are the calls that we have on. And you can see on where we do put credit spreads and call credit spreads. Again, if you're not familiar with the channel, we have lots of videos on exactly what it is that we do every single day. Let's see who's in the chat room. We've got Megan in there. We've got RQQ2. Hello to everyone. If you have any questions, just let me know. I did get somebody in the Discord was saying, geez, Rob, if you're going to tell everybody how to get this great advantage, then lots of people are going, whoa, there's a bunch of trades coming on. You're going to get a bunch of people that are going to come and start doing it, and then the advantage will go away. That's just not true, okay? People have been doing covered calls forever, and they've been very profitable, and that trade continues to be profitable. They've been doing strangles. They've been doing straddles. People, it's like saying if someone ever told people that the lottery only pays you back 50 cents for every dollar you put in it, no one would be so stupid as to do the lottery. Well, we've all done the lottery, and we all know the odds are bad, right? If Vegas ever told you, well, the odds are terrible and you shouldn't come to Vegas because you're going to lose your money gambling, well, guess what? Everybody knows that. Everybody already knows that, and they still go to Vegas and they still gamble. So I can scream from the rooftops that we figured out a way to beat the system because we don't look at charts. We don't look at the news. We don't care about what Trump says today or tomorrow or any other time. We just look at the math. We look for a positive expected value. That's all this is a giant math problem. People get confused and think that in the options market is like the stock market. It's not. The stock market, you're actually buying a piece of a company, and as that company performs, your stock price may go up or down. That's not the case in options, especially not in zero DTEs. This is simply, it's just like in the Super Bowl. It's simply a bet against the other person. And in this case, if you're selling premium, the other person is almost always ill-informed. I used to say they were stupid, but I don't think that's true. I think there are actually a lot of pretty smart people that are out there buying premium. And it's just like there's a lot of people that go into casinos and they pull the slot machine. If you don't know, a slot machine pays out 97% of every dollar that goes in. So you put in $1, it pays back 97 cents to somebody, right? The casino keeps 3%. A lot of people, they understand you're not going to win money by playing the slot machine, but there's always hope that you're going to be that person that's going to win the lottery or you're going to win the big win on the slot machine. And that's the way the puts and the calls work. People think, well, there's a chance. I got a chance. The reality is the math is you don't have a chance. That over time you're going to lose. The more puts and calls that you buy, the more likely it is that you're going to lose. So unfortunately, when you go to Vegas, you don't have an opportunity to be the casino. But in options, you do. That's why I switched from gambling to options. This is such easy stuff. If you just sell the stuff and sell it long enough, you're going to win. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Look at what we've done, right? It's a little bit of what we talked about earlier. But you just go in here and you say, well, holy moly, you did 12,500 of these trades, and in $1 million account, you're up 31% in 4 months. I mean, it's crazy, right? It's absolutely crazy. Why is that? Oh, and you're going to have ups and downs. I understand that. You know, if you look at the chart, it's going to be up and down and up and down and up and down. And when it's going down, oh, everybody screams, you got to get out. The things are going bad. No, what is your time horizon, right? Your time horizon has to be long. It has to be probably more than 3 months. You got to hang in there. That's what causes you to be a winner, right? So that's how you got to look at it. All right, now how are we doing today? Now, having said that, understand that in a few minutes at 15:51, you can see the time right over here. Maria got me this neat little atomic clock. At 15:51, we're going to bet $6,000 one way or the other. We're either going to lose $6,000 or we're going to make $6,000. That's what's going to happen in the last 9 minutes. This is going to be live trading. You're going to see, you can hear some trades going on right now, slowly but surely, but this is what's going to happen. And when that happens, everything I told you about being cool and calm and collected and math-based, that goes out the window for me because I'm a very, very emotional person. That's why for years I could never watch a sporting event because I got too emotionally involved in it. So you understand that what you're about to see is kind of unprofessional, but that's the type of person that I am. I can't help myself. So, all right, let's go back here and take a look and see where we are. Notice that this is where the market is right here. We sold these. Let's see if you can see my cursor. We sold these bad boys for around $2 or $3 probably. These over here, the call side is very cheap. So I'm guessing that the market is going down because it's going to be, these are going to go up in price as it goes down, and these are going to go down in price. And so what we want, we're trying to get this to finish somewhere in between here, right? That would be ideal. Let's just take a look at where this chart is, okay? What we'll do is we'll put in on this chart what the number is, where we want it to be, you know, plus or minus a certain number or a certain level, and then we're going to cheer it on for all it's worth. Let's take a look at my positions. This is my personal account. And you can see Maria got me in this CLS trade. By the way, I rolled this much to her chagrin without her knowledge. So I rolled it down and out because when this is I don't know if you can see it, this is let me see if I can fix this. Just give you a little bit more room. There we go. Boom. All right. So this is a $250 put now, but it was $280 when I put it on. It was trading at $280, and I don't like to go in the money with my naked puts. So when this thing went in the money, then I rolled it down and out. But Tasty has a neat little thing where you can keep track of that. You can go into here, their options chain, right? This shows you all the activity that we've had for the entire day in all of your symbols, and you can see all the different trades that we've had today. Oh, that includes yesterday. Let's just put on today. So here you can see all the trades that we've had today, tons and tons and tons and tons that are all filled. And then we've got a whole bunch of working trades as well. These are all the trades that are currently working. All of our trades are done by bots, by the way. I don't trade by hand, except for in these earnings trades and in my Crazy Ivans. And if you don't know what a Crazy Ivan is, you can just check our channel, and I've got a whole bunch of things. If you check the Discord, a whole bunch of people that do them now. It turns out this is way more popular than I thought it was. How I got into zero DTEs was that I just do the Crazy Ivans for years, which is a futures trade. It's just a naked put, and I put on those, but I only use 30% of my buying power. So then that left me 70% of my buying power just sitting there. I used to invest in treasuries and made 4%. I learned about SPX, zero DTEs, and started going with just my extra buying power. And that's why I put, I use 30% for the Crazy Ivans, then I hold back 5% just as safety, and then 65% of my buying power, I put in SPX zero DTEs, about 120 to 150 trades a day. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple trader. This is what works for me. You know, don't follow me. Just learn from my mistakes and watch what I'm doing. If you're interested, like I say, I do give you those trades every Sunday. I even gave you a little today, and you can see what we're doing. So I like to get out of these at 25%. I'm so ignorant that I actually put the day that I started and my little reminder here. I got out a bunch of these today, I think, or one of them I had hanging around. I think, let's just see what happened here. So none today. I thought I had some today. So this one I got out on Sunday, right at the open, 6:04. It closed out. And then look at this. Today I got out for I only paid $139 to get out. So normally I was getting, what was I selling these for? I sold these to open. I just want the Qs. Okay, so I was buying a bunch of these back here. I sold them to open. What was I selling them? I was selling them for 210, 215, 225, 235, and then buying them back for 180, 176, 172, and 139. So that was pretty sweet. Let's see. I'm so glad you made it. Hello to everybody. I see a bunch. Brad, Peace, Tron, 2Q2, talked to 0217. I'm glad to see you guys in the chat. If you have any questions, just let me know as well. So I do a quick check here to see. I will have no more than 65 Qs on at a time. Again, it's just a matter of buying power. Each Q is going to cost you about $12,000 to put it on. I always go out 45 to 60 days. So if I was going to put one on today, I'd go out 50 days. I'd just go to 12 Delta. And I like to go on the 250, the 500s, the 750s, or the 1,000. So I would do it here at the 750s. But I don't like it today because we're up 200 points. I like to do it on down days if I get a chance. Hey, somebody keep reminding me about this clock too. We want to make sure where is it? Right here. We want to make sure that we're watching the thing when it gets to 1551 because we're going to win or lose $6,000. Win or lose. Everyone always cheers for me to lose. But notice right now the VIX is up, so it's going to cost me $14,000 in buying power. And yep, you can do a quick math and see. I think this count's got 2 million in it or something like that. And the idea is that 65% or 30% of the buying power goes to Crazy Ivan. So that's about 65 of them, 66 of them. And I've got on how many right now? Not very many. So I've got on 7. I wish I had on 13. I wish I had on a lot more. If this goes down a couple hundred points, I almost got in this morning. We were down 179. I like it to be down 200 to get in, but that's not a requirement. For years, I would just go in at 10:30 every single day because I like to go swimming and surfing, especially in the summertime. So in the summertime, I'll just probably put one on or one or two every day. They, on average, will get 25% after 2 weeks, 14 days. And so if you figure 25% and you're doing that every 14 days, what's that, 26 times a year? So, and then let's say you lose 3 or 4 of them a year. When you lose them, it's going to cost you 6 times your money. So it's going to get you right around 100% rate of return. Last year we got 52% rate of return. We're doing a little bit better than that this year. The SPX is doing better than that. But again, the SPX, we expect that to get 60 to 70% rate of return. Right now it's at 100. That's not sustainable. I would be surprised if that continues. It's flattened out in January. Although I told Maria I thought I was way down in January, and she said, no, you're not. She looked at the numbers, and I think in the $1 million account, we were down about $8,000 for the year to date. So to me, that's basically flat. And in the small account, incredibly, the $30,000 6 trades a day is doing better than the big account. So that's crazy. Someone's doing micro copper. Well, I have lost my shirt in about every single futures there is, other than the Qs. They call the gas the Widowmaker for a reason. I told Maria, let me tell you a couple of things. You cannot predict the market. It's 50-50. You don't know, you can't know, and you'll never know what the market can do. And I can prove it to you. No one can, by the way. Because if anyone could, they wouldn't tell you about it. They'd just bet all their money on it and keep doubling down every single day. And eventually they'd have all the money if they knew where the market was going to go. But that has not happened. So what you see is a bunch of people on TV and a bunch of gurus on the internet telling you, look at this candle and look at this chart and this is how you do blah, 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 blah. And they're all liars, okay? Every single one of them. And you can prove it because, number one, they don't show you the results. Or if they show you the results, they show you for a short period of time, or they show you for a short number of trades. If someone says to you, okay, I got the momentum trade, and you have to get 3 candles, and then you get confirmation, then it's a winner. You say, yeah, oh, okay. Well, who you go with? Oh, I go with Rob and Maria. Why would you go with them? Why would you go with them? Well, let's see if we can't figure out a reason. Why would you go with them? Well, how many trades have you done? Well, we've done, 50 trades, and we've done 50 trades a year. Yeah, well, they did 12,560 trades, 12,560 trades in, and how long? In years and years and years? No, they did that in 4 months. Oh, well, how many trades did they base that on? 7 million a week. 7 million a week. I had a guy at Tasty tell me we backtest more trades in a week than he traded in his entire lifetime. And then what these people will tell you is, well, did they show you exactly how much they won or lost? Yeah, to the penny they do. They tell you losing days? Yeah. Do they tell you every single day whether you won or lost? Yeah. Do they show you your trade log if they want to see it? Yeah, they do. Yes. We are completely transparent. I don't care if I win or lose. I'm not charging you anything. You follow me if you want. Don't follow me if you want. I'm indifferent to it. I'm just telling you this works. And the only reason I'm doing this is just because I'm pissed at all these idiots out there telling you that there's some way you can make money and they're trying to sell you something. And it's a bunch of hooey. If they could do it, they wouldn't sell you something. They just do it themselves. So, all right, enough of my screaming. Let's take a look at this and see where we are. Let's get ready for the SPX. It's any second now, right? We got 26 seconds. You guys are supposed to be telling me. Here we go. All right, here we go. Look, it's probably going to be right in here. All right, we're going to get these numbers. It's going to start coming in over here. You're going to see them come in. You're going to see them working at first. You're going to hear them any second now. We got 10 seconds to go. I'm getting excited. The hair on my arm is coming up. Let's go. Here we go. This is the best part of the day. The best. Here they come. Here they come. Oh, my gosh. We're going in on the call side, so we want it to go down. We're coming in on the call side hard, as they say when they're throwing those rocks on the ice. What's that called? Curling. All right, 60. Let's look at 69.70, 69.70, 69.70. We're all in at 69.70. All on the call side. We want it to go down. Let's put this in on the chart. 69.70. Where are you, big fella? 69.70. There you are. Let's just take this one. Shall we just take this one and move it on up? You know what? Can't do that. I don't know how to do that. 69. If I could do all this stuff, I'd be a professional. 69.70. There it is right there. All right. We want it to be, what I tell you, it's on the call side. We want it to be below that line. Let's get this right where we can see it. Let's really get it blown up here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Except that now we want it to come down. Come down, you pig. Excuse my language. If the language gets a little coarse for you here, I'm sorry. I might say shut the front door or you dirty dog or get there. Look at that. There we go. Come on down. We got a long ways to go. Check the time behind me. You're watching at 15:52 and 4 seconds, 15:52 and 7 seconds. It's the longest 9 minutes of my life every single friggin' day. Are you kidding me? I love this stuff. Hey, by the way, for those of you out there that don't have iced tea, you need some. That's too much iced tea, said no one ever. Oh, we need this to go down. Hello, my friend. It's not how, it's how many. We just wanted to get down. Let's take a quick look and see where we are on Options Omega. Options Omega will tell us. I don't want to multitask. Oh, great. My thing's trying to tell me to multitask. Here we go. So what are we down? $2,500. We're down $2,500. Oh, that's not so much fun. Let's get back here. Take a look at Tasty. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, yes. Come on down. Oh, yeah, baby. This is what I'm talking about. I hope you in the chat room are watching this. Come on down. Oh, come on down. Look at this. Are you kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. Come home to oh, my gosh. Are you kidding? Wow. Don't I wish it was 4 o'clock right now? We got forever. This thing's never going to end. We're not even a third of the way through. Are you watching? Where's my clock? Are you watching my clock? You got your clock watchers out there. This is, by the way, to the second trading time. Maria's got some sort of atomic, I don't know how she did it. Yeah, girls are funny. They can figure stuff out like that. I could never do that. I got to raise this up because we're going down so hard. Look at this thing go down to the downside. Come on, get this horse in the barn. We still got, are you kidding me? We still got 6 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Stay down there. I'm watching you. Let's go quickly over to our Options Omega and see where we are. Look at this. We're making a little bit of a comeback. We're down $400. All right, come on, stay down there. Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Are you watching this? Are you guys? Of course you're watching it. Where else would you be doing? Are you watching this? Holy cow. Hey, by the way, any of you out there, get your spouse, your partner, whoever, get them involved in trading. One of the things that I love about trading is that Maria and I do it together. We've never been closer in our entire lives since we started trading together. We both have been traders, but we're not trading together. What's that?
Till this racket down here.
Whoa, boy, look who came in here. The peanut galleries. Yeah, she comes down on winning days. Yeah, there you go. She's trying to get herself another pair of shoes out. She trades her own money, and she is great. Maria is actually a much better trader than me. I got a video coming. Oh, no. It's going the wrong. No. I got a video coming out about why women are better traders than men, and I'll give you a little preview of coming attractions. Women are back testing all. No, come on. What is going on here? No. Come back down. What's that? I know. I'm excited. What can I tell you? I can't calm down. Nobody pays for calm down. Plus, that's just not who I am. So you want to listen about why women are better back testers than men? I'll tell you why. Because women are constantly not nagging. Hey, I'm trying to be serious here. Yeah, I get no respect. Are you kidding me? I look at this clock. Honestly, the clock is going backwards. I swear to God. This clock is... Oh, look at that. Stay down, you dirty dog. Stay down there, you dirty dog. Somebody wants to know, where are we in options? We are still in the negative territory. We just can't get into positive. Come on. Stay down there. We need that $6,000. And, somebody in the chat room pointed out, I think maybe this week it's only $4,000 either way. I think that might be true. So if I overstated that, I apologize. Okay, so come on. So why are women better back testers traders than women? They're better back testers because if you ever... I don't know the way it is in your house. Maybe you do this, but I don't plan out... Let me tell you how the meals work around here. Maria, a week ahead of time, starts planning out what's going to be for dinner every single night. She checks what's in the fridge. She orders all the food from the grocery store to make sure that what are we doing for dinner tonight? Let's go have some ribs. I feel like ribs. So I feel like ribs that's too many ribs, said nobody ever. Okay, so they're always looking, right? She got to plan this all ahead, order it, make sure, blah, blah, blah. Know if people are coming over, not coming over, what events we have to go to, all this kind of stuff. And same thing, Christmas comes, and we're opening the presents. I look at Maria and say, hey, we got something for my mom, right? And she's like, yeah, I got her something back in October. They're constantly planning way, way ahead. They're constantly looking for and you ask a woman, I said, where are you going? I'm going shopping. What are you going to go buy? I don't know. Nothing. Men aren't that way. You ask a man, where are you going? I'm going to Lowe's. I'm getting a chainsaw. I'm going to get a P45-7. That's what they're going to do. So that is exactly what they want to do. You want me to repeat these stories over and over again? So that's why women are much better traders than men. They have a lot more patience, right? Men are scoreboard. They want to get a good score. They want to win. Women, they're very collective. They're not hunter-gatherers. They're more farmers. They're cultivators. And so that's exactly what makes a good trader. Remember, as I often say, the stock market's business is taking money from the inpatient and giving it to the patient. And every day you get to decide, are you going to be a patient person, a patient trader, or an impatient trader? You get to decide every single day. 2 minutes to go. Are you kidding me? You stay down under there, you dirty frickin' dog. This is I put in an extra thing by mistake. I got to take that out. Otherwise, I'm going to be confused. Take that out. Thank you very much. We want to stay again underneath that blue line for $4,000, $6,000, or $8,000. We're not sure. We got 100 seconds to go. Even though I went to a public school, I can calculate that. 195 seconds to go. Stay down there. No. Stay down. It's like they don't even listen. No. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. What do we got? We got 80 seconds to go. 80 seconds. Come on down. We are going to get this horse in the barn. Yes. Come on down. There it is. 69.70 is where we want to stay below. 69.70 is where we want to stay below. We've got 1 minute to go. These minutes take forever. I swear there's something wrong with that clock. Come on, stay under. Quick check of options Omega. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're down $100 still. It's $100 for the day. Can you imagine? You got $1 million account or $2 million account and you're down $100 for the whole freaking day on 200 trades or 150 trades. Come on. How much time left now? 35 seconds to go. Ooh, there's a nice big red candle. We like that. There's millions of trades done in the last minute because it's called MOC, that is market on close. So there's a lot of funds that are rebalancing here in this last minute. And looks like they're going to the downside, which is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a manic Monday. 26 million people did not report to work today. You'd think some of them would be in the chat room, right? So come on, get down there. Let's go. Oh, there it is. How about that? It stayed ranked with, we had still, our clock said 3 seconds to go. All right, let's see how we did. How did we do? The chat room says this is entertaining. Maria was saying I was too loud. You see? They like it. It's fun. She doesn't like when it yells so loud. She's from New York. You'd think she'd be used to. Look at this. We made money today. We made money. How about that? $200, honey. Looks like we'll be able to go to dinner. Not something expensive, but maybe with ribs would be nice, since you keep talking about ribs. All right. Well, that's it for today. You got to see what we did here. Let's take a look at Tasty Trade. The chart finishes. And by the way, I should tell you that because there are so many trades on the close, that what happens is SPX takes about 45 seconds or so to give you the final number for the day. So as you can see here, they're just now recalculating it. They're at 964.75. And let's take a look, see how we did today. We made 6,800 on the Qs and another 4,000 on these. The CLS came up. Oh, this thing that I rolled, this one is positive now. I should take a look at that just to give you an idea. Maria didn't want me to roll it, but I already did it when she wasn't looking by mistake. So, and we're up. Finally, we're in positive territory, 85. There's still 690 in extrinsic that we can pick up here. So I think I'm going to leave that trade on. And we are looking pretty good. And none of these are at 25%, so I'm not going to close any of these crazy Ivans. So that's where we are for today. We're going to do it again tomorrow at 3:30. If you have any questions, let me go. Check out the Discord. We're there. Don't forget, every Sunday night at 6 p.m., Maria and I will bring you all the trades. And you will for sure see Maria on Fridays. She likes to come here Fridays at 3:30. I hope you have a great trading day. Thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow.